another one. Today, we're talking about Jefferson from LSU. The wide receiver. You know you love wide receivers, my Ravens fan. We're going to start talking about him right now.
Renegade.
Hey guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. And this is your first time watching a Ravens YouTube video of me, and you love Ravens content, please subscribe now and hit the bell so you can stay up to alert every time I upload a video. This week you're gonna see a couple videos because I'm gonna be out, so there's not gonna be a live stream, so I'm gonna have them scheduled to come out. Hoping to have 3, but we'll see if I can do it before I leave. Anyway, so I was doing Patrick Queen, and I was like, okay, well, now I have to do Jefferson, right? Because it's LSU. I'm already watching LSU tape. Same thing for Chase On. That's the next one coming out. So I was like, sure, let's do this. Let's do Jefferson. Jefferson is one of my favorite wide receivers. Might not be one of the Ravens' favorite wide receiver when I say Ravens fan, because he won't blow the combine with speed. He won't. And that's one of his worst traits. And let me start with that. Well, let me start with his height. 6'3", 192 is his measurement. Obviously, when he goes to the combine, we're going to have official measurements. But for now, that's what current measurements are. These are my cons when I was watching tape. Speed doesn't seem to be the fastest guy on the field. And then, although something I love is he's 50-50 ball, he doesn't elevate as much as I would like for a player that's 6'3". And release when somebody's playing tight coverage on him, it's not great. So as I'm watching Jefferson more and more, he tends to look to me like a better, and I'm trying to compare him to somebody that we currently have. I feel like he's a better version of Boykins. Boykins had the speed, but has never been able to play as fast as he runs. Jefferson plays fast enough for college. And let me go with my pros. He has it's absurd. His route running ability that I'm looking at is really great. Production in college, we're going to talk about some key games, is great. Hands. That's one of my main things. If you're a receiver, I'll take a slow receiver with great hands than a fast receiver with no hands, for sure. And this dude has hell of a hands. Great hands. He can find the ball. He can track the ball. Great on that. Contested catches. Now, this is the caveat. He is great on contesting catches. My point, if him and the corner elevate at the same time, this dude is awesome, right? But I feel like he cannot elevate. I would expect him to elevate more. Now, we're going to see his jump at the combine. But what I saw on tape, I was underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed. But overall, dude, man, fighting for the ball, which I love, 50-50, body control. My cheat sheet, right? My cheat sheet here. Body control, adjustment. Oh, my God. Look, I was watching this, and Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. This is not diminishing him. But there was a bunch of passes that it was a little bit behind. He had to adjust. And dude he adjusts well. His body control is amazing. He's a fighter. So he grabs the ball. His yards after catch, he fights for every single yard. And I love that, right? He's scrappy. He's tough. Dude is just impressive. One of the things that I compare him, as I'm watching this, right, I'm trying to figure out, like, who is this guy remind me of? If I'm watching him, there's two. And they're actually in the AFC North. Juju Smith-Schuster and Tyler Boyd. Both in the slot. This guy also play a lot in the slot, so not a huge need, because in theory that's where Andrews lives. That's where Willis Snead lives. Hayden Hurst could live there. They have put our boy Hollywood Brown there, but he can play outside. Again, good body control, big receiver. He can definitely play outside, but a lot of the stuff that I was watching was from the inside. Now, Jeffrey is bigger than both of them. Juju 6'1", Boyd is 6'2". Like I said, Jeffrey 6'3". So definitely, Jeffrey has a height advantage. He's not a stick, but as he goes to the NFL, he will bulk up. It's normal. But again, something to watch of is his speed. My expectation, he probably runs a 4.45 is what I'm thinking. 4.4, 4.45, which is good. But as a receiver, you want to be sub 4.4. That's what you want to live. 4.35, 4.38, 4.34, right? If you run a 4.3, then you're just blazing. If you run a sub 4.3, then you are like elite. Then you're top 15 is what they do, right? I mean, that's essentially what got Perriman a first round pick. He in his Pro Bowl, not Pro Bowl, the pro workout in college, he ran up 4.27, I think it was, and Ravens got blown away. It's like, that is my dude. Anyway, so one of the things I do is because in college there's a lot of stat padding, and I go back and watch what games did this guy play against elite competition, how he did. Now, they didn't play against Ohio State. Obviously, Ohio State has the top corner, so I wanted to see that, but that didn't happen. But let's talk about against Bama. 7 catches, 79 yards. Not bad. Bama, tough opponent. Nick Saban, a great coach, especially a secondary coach. That's what he thrives. Okay, against Clemson. Now, against Clemson, this was let me go Oklahoma, because Clemson was the finals game. So, Oklahoma, let me do one before that, Georgia. So, we can go in order. Georgia, 7 reception, 115 yards with 1 touchdown. Great. Again, another SEC opponent, really good performance. Then, he goes on to what I think is a subpar defense, although I like Murray, but Oklahoma's defense average at best. 14 receptions, 227 yards, 4 touchdowns. Insane stat. I mean, they blew Oklahoma out. And then he goes to national championship against Clemson. 9 receptions, 106 yards, 0 touchdowns. But more than anything, the production. Look at this catches. 7, 9, 7, 14. That's great. The dude has been impressive. Obviously, he had the Heisman Trophy winner, Burrow, throwing to him. But he was there. He was the guy. He was effective. Again, great hands. Every time that Burrow did a behind the receiver, a little bit high, a little bit forward, the guy adjusted well. He found the ball, and the dude was impressive. I like him a lot. Now, ideally placed, I think he is a second round because of his speed. I love him. I would love to have him as a Raven, but I think this is a guy, the speed itself is going to push him to the second round. Again, like Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyler Boyd, I think it was the 3rd round. I think he's going to be, let me see, like pick 47 is what I'm seeing, unless he proves me completely wrong and goes to the combine and just does a crazy 40 and runs a hell of a 40, blows the combine off. If he does that, obviously, because the hands are there, the route running ability is there. This dude plays like a Raven, no doubt. No doubt. He will be great. You know how a lot of people are talking about Sanders, and Sanders has speed. I think this guy has speed. Neither of them are blazing fast. This guy is a great guy to just plop in the slot. And again, he can play outside too, but in the slot, man, like I said, he will be your Juju or Tyler Boyd, which both of them have been hell of a slot receivers. Great number 2s. And that's what I see about Jefferson. A great number 2, but he won't be your number 1. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook at szg.sports. Don't forget, every Tuesday we have live stream, although this week we don't, but every Tuesday we have live stream where I take your phone calls. Thanks for watching, my guys, and I will see you next time. Peace out.